It's lesson number 4. I'm so excited. This is my favorite one. The one I've been waiting for you to hear. I hope that you've spent lots of time working on posture and breathing and vowel formation and articulation, because now, if you've done that, you're ready to own your song. And once you own a song, you can sell it. So, how do we sell a song? Well, anytime that you get up in front of an audience, just like I'm in front of you right now, I'm hoping that you will want to buy what I'm selling. Yeah, these are free, but you're still buying what I'm selling, or you think I'm a fraud, one or the other. So when you stand up to perform, do you want people to think you're a fraud, or do you want them to say, wow, that is an incredible performer. I want what they've got. And then you can be like, oh, you got to watch these videos. Oh, anyway, so when you find a song that you're ready to perform, the first thing that you have to do is learn the backstory. Now, sometimes stories come from a musical, and they already have a backstory. So if you're singing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis, then you already know about Fantine and her terribly sad life. And, well, I can really dig deep into that because it's only been a few months ago that I got to play that role. Singing that song, I could feel her pain, literally almost to tears. Of course, I can't get to tears because if I'm crying on stage, I'm not going to sound so good. I had to learn Fantine's pain, feel her pain, and then somehow draw a line in the sand so I didn't cross it. So the very first step is to find out the backstory. Okay, so let's do something more complicated, like say you're singing From This Moment by Shania Twain at a wedding. You know, some of your cousins may want this at their wedding, so you got to be ready. From this moment, life has begun. From this moment, first of all, you're just going to analyze these lyrics. Read them like a poem or like a letter, and try to tap into the emotion or the feelings behind it. Once you've got the backstory, once you've got these lyrics or the emotion behind it, the next thing is that you've got to try to present that or translate that to the audience. So one of the most important things that you can do is use the eyes. The magical eyes. They tell the story. They're the windows to the soul. Isn't that true? I mean, if somebody sings to you with their eyes closed the whole time, are you really getting touched by this? Is this really... No. You've got to open your eyes. So, is it all right, say in praise and worship music, to occasionally close your eyes? Of course. Occasionally. Because these eyes tell the story. Keep them open. So then I have students who go, Nikki, what do I do with my eyes? I mean, do I look at the audience? Or do I stare at the back wall? Or what do I do? So, well, there's a lot that you can do. I'm just going to give you a quick way to get started on trying to feel freedom with your eyes while you're singing. I do a simple little 3-point process in my lessons. I call it the ABC. A is that center back wall where I state things that I'm thinking about. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. And then I remember the pain of that, and so I look down over here to B and I say, when hope was high and life worth living. And then I think about the future, or maybe try to imagine what it was like, and I look up here to C in the back corner and I say, I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. And then you can start to get fancy and try transitioning between B and C and A and try to make the movements of the eyes fit with the lyrics. You can get really deep with this, but your audience will believe it. Now, if you do it really choreographed, I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living, I dreamed that love would never die, that's not going to work, right? It's got to have an emotional appeal behind it. It has to have a reason. When I think about something and I'm looking out there imagining what it would be like, or when I'm hurting and I don't even want to face tomorrow because that makes sense. So A, B, and C. See what happens there. See if you can sell your song with my easy points. Do the backstory. Keep your eyes open. And play with A, B, and C. And let's see if it just doesn't come to life and people don't start buying what you're selling. So this has been awesome. I've had so much fun with these video sessions, and I hope that you've learned something that can help you in your journey. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll do some more. See you soon. Good luck.